fucking car. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Happy, what is today? Wednesday the 16th. I still don't know what's going on with StreamYard's update. My camera's not working, my mic's not working, so I don't sound great like a professional streamer. Okay. Hello, everyone. We've got an exciting board review today. All right. We got BK's already in his car. I see he's got the golf polo on. I feel like there's a lot of drama going on in the golf world on Twitter, and BK might be going to war. And if he's going to war, I've already got a bike helmet, so I'm good there. My wrist does hurt, but I'll get on the front lines. I will absolutely get on the front lines and fight this fight with him, because I think that it's for the good. I think it's for the good of society. I think it's for the good of the golf stratosphere, atmosphere, whatever. White shirt and wrist guard, hide my girlfriend. Yeah. Yup, in my white tee. Oh, great song. Great song, by the way. All right. What's good? I just wanted everybody to make sure we were live and going, and I'll get BK up. DJ, how we doing today? What's up, Nikki FB? We're doing great. Wet t-shirt contest. Yeah, you guys really like the white t-shirt, huh? Okay, well, I like that. Anyways, So Man Sports with a shout. I appreciate you. Easy Puck. Oh, those are all yesterday. Never mind. Anyways, let's get into it. We're going to talk Grant Horvat. We're going to talk I just like seeing BK making faces in the queue. And we're going to talk the Open. I've already got two bets. No, I got one bet punched in. I think I have my second guy and potentially even my third guy. We'll go through the board and the card with BK. Brian, hello.
Have you tried, why isn't your mic working?
So StreamYard, the service I use to stream, did an update. Yeah. And when you plug everything in, you go to your settings. And when you go to your settings, you go to audio, you go to video. And then you select your camera and your microphone. When you select it, nothing happens. It just it just glitches. Yeah, this has been happening since the update this entire week. I know it's only Wednesday, but I was hoping it would fix itself, because there's a lot of other more important people that use this that would bitch, send emails or whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to chat with customer service when we get off today. So that's something.
Yeah, I don't like the new update. I've used it the past 2 days. I haven't had any issues.
You didn't have any issues?
No, the mic I connected to was fine. On mine. So
I just tried it. Yeah, hold on. I'm plugged in.
Yeah, I mean, I know you know how to use StreamYard, so I'm not gonna tell you to change the audio output. I know you know how to do that.
Default. Do you see? Am I blanking, going black on the screen?
No.
Oh, because I am on my end.
I can see you.
Yeah, but hold on. When I click the microphone, hold on. On my end, my screen goes black. Nothing happened?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right. Weird. Yeah, I don't love it. Because I bitch at Steak all the time. I feel like he doesn't have his mic on properly. I like to sound good. I like to look good on the camera.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's good enough. But it's not great. I'm not going to say I strive for greatness. I'll settle for an 80%, I'll be a C+ or B student, but this is just not okay. Anyways, no problems. What's up? Happy coordination of Victor Hovland week, friends. Happy coronation. Got you. Been waiting for DJ and BK Golf Talk. Let's go. Hovland is your winner. Ben Griffin is your winner. Morikawa is your winner. And Harris English is your winner, says BW. Sounds like I'm in a Teams call. Yeah, it really does. I hate that. Hold on. I was just seeing if it's Bryson week. Yeah, I got a buddy he's my whale of the friend group. Oh, you met him. Yeah, he was at T Square with us. He had a very, very insane week. He's up a lot of money. And he said he's going to hammer. He sent me this clip, BK, of Bryson golfing with a guy trying to outdrive him. Did you see this? Richard Teeter.
I saw that, yeah.
He's going to take Richard Teeter plus 185 to make the cut.
All right. I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that, but sure, no beef. No, beef. I don't think that's a good bet.
Yeah, you can't put your credibility on the line and say that you co-signed a Richard Teeter make the cut. I understand. All right. I have to ask you about your opinion on Grant, but I also do you want to be serious for a minute and talk the Open?
Yeah, I'm down to talk the Open. I'm down to talk Grant Horvat. It's not really a big deal, but I can talk about it.
It's not a big deal, but it's still a conversation worth having.
Yeah. I honestly, Wesley apologized, so I didn't even go at him. I easily could have for many things.
You said cheers, Wes.
like I could have went at him hard and ratioed the fuck out of him, but I didn't because I'm the bigger man.
High road.
And I understand that. One, I didn't call Grant any slurs. I didn't call Grant a bitch. I didn't insult him. I just said, dude, like people want to see you play regardless of if it's on YouTube or not. And it got like 14K likes. Like, sorry, your followers agreed with me. And then I made an analogy about, I didn't insult anybody. I just made an analogy saying it's comparable to me saying I'm not going to play the greatest course in the world because I can't record it and can't follow their rules. That's all I said. And for him to say no one cares about what I have to say, I mean, come on, stop. That's not true at all. I won't stand for that. I'm engagement farming. I'm tearing Grant down. I didn't even say anything mean. I made an analogy. It's fucking Twitter. People talk about things. He made a stupid decision, and he should play in it. And I was fed up with it, and I made some tweets, but I didn't insult anybody.
No, you did a great job. You actually handled it very well. I'm surprised you were so poised, so calm, and not because you can get wily. You can go off. You do it to me often, but I think like by who I am, and I can take it. But with a guy like Wes, I think you did the right thing because his clearly you could tell he's probably a sensitive guy, and a lot of people are pretty sensitive, and especially in the golf world with golf opinions. I don't think you said anything wrong. You didn't attack the guy. You just gave your opinion. He clearly disagreed with it. You know what I hate? Well, I hate a couple things, but people throw around engagement farming all the time now. It's so frustrating. When you have an opinion that disagrees with theirs, like there's clear and obvious engagement farming. Like Beeve is a straight up certified expert PhD in engagement farming. Mayonnaise on hot dogs, cottage cheese with your steak for dinner. Like, come on, bro. Saying Gatorade water is the best water. Like, these are stupid, moronic opinions.
Or like the people on the live accounts that say Taylor Gooch has to be on the Ryder Cup team or they don't want to win. That's engagement farming. That is literal engagement farming.
Here's my problem. And this is what I don't understand. It's okay to disagree with the Grant Horvat thing. I don't really know who Grant Horvat is, but I think I know enough of the situation to figure out where I side. And I side with you. It sounds like you think if you're a YouTuber, but you're a golfer and you get invited to play a PGA event, you should just go play a PGA event and play golf without having your YouTube crew there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
I'm pro content. I'm pro YouTubers. I'm pro like social media growth for your own brand. This is like the new era. It's the new culture. I'm pro all of it. Good for anybody who can create a platform to do whatever you do and you get viewers, right? Everybody's on their phone all fucking day. They want entertainment to be provided. But there is a problem. There is a problem of like, where do we draw the line? And that is the one thing I like about golf. Golf has lines, right? Like the PGA Tour says, if you're going to play golf, you have to wear pants. You know, Liv says you can wear shorts. I'm just saying, you have to draw a line. It's hot. You probably want to wear shorts. PGA says no. I'm okay with stuff like this. I don't agree with everything they do. But saying no to not bringing your YouTube crew seems like very obvious things. I think he is the insane one for assuming that he could have brought a YouTube crew to this.
And also, this is my two things. One, and people pointed out, his bio, love everything about golf. If you love everything about golf, you play in a PGA Tour event. Secondly, he has a series with Wesley Bryan called the Major Cut Series where they play major championship courses to see how they compare with PGA Tour golfers. That is the point of the series, to see how they stack up against PGA Tour golfers and what they would shoot. Grant, you have a pretty good opportunity to see how you stack up against PGA Tour golfers in playing a literal PGA Tour event, but you can't post it on YouTube. So unfortunately, we're not going to.
And you know what this is how I would side with Grant. If it was like a behind closed doors thing and no one's going to know about it, it's like, well, why would I do it? It'd be a waste of time. But PGA is probably going to film it. They're probably going to document it. Like they're going to be on camera. I truly hate this for whatever you want to call it, the industry, because to a certain extent, people still have to be able to function without their fucking YouTube kits. You have to be a human being. And now you got guys like Grant out there, and then fucking idiots like everybody else. You know what? I'll take that back. I'm not going to call anyone who takes a side an idiot. I'm sorry, but like now, all anybody wants is like everything has to be documented, recorded, social media, like straight up Big Brother. It's like no, we can separate. What is it called? Church and state.
Yeah.
You can still be a human being.
And you can also track every shot and make a YouTube video before and after and go through your round.
I don't understand how it's even a debate. I don't understand. And first of all, this guy, I don't even know where he fucking came from. Apparently, like, is he good at what he does?
Yeah, he's a great golfer. Like, he's a
Grant
great
Horvat
golfer.
is a great golfer.
And he makes good YouTube content.
He does.
I
Okay.
honestly think he's best friends with Phil Mickelson, and I think Phil told him not to do it. I
mean, because Live PGA beef?
Yeah, like Phil's like a mentor to him.
So here's the other thing. People keep saying that this is like DC Bets says this seems mutually beneficial. Some people that defend him say he should be able to film because it'll bring attention to the event that nobody cares about.
I mean, if people watch a YouTube video about like the Barracuda, like, I don't know. Can we talk about the Open?
Yeah, but I just want to say last thing and then we'll move on. To say that nobody cares about what you say about golf, I'll go to war. All right.
Yeah, like that's, and again, I'm not. Oh, I'm like, but I'm not some random account. Like, why are you targeting me if no one like cares about what I have to say?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't mind trolls and haters when they like say things that are legitimate beef, but it's like, come on, you can tweet. There's a handful of accounts who aren't actual golfers. You're some fucking mid to late 20-year-old schmuck driving a Honda Civic, and you can just tweet Accord. Sorry, you can just tweet things about golf, and people either like it or don't like it, but they still care.
Yeah,
you do a great job. In my opinion, you're the golf guy. Okay, you're the golf guy. Anyways, we can talk about the Open first and foremost. What? You have something to say?
No.
Are you just stretching your fingers?
I'm just like getting the point. Like.
Yeah, we're getting to the point. Okay, but before we get to the Open, BK, I have to ask you because the Scottish Open concluded. Shout out Gotterup. Shout out our guy. Wait, no, Kyle didn't have Gotterup, right? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to Kyle's doing great this year. That wasn't a dig at Kyle. I thought somebody we knew had Gotterup.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Tom and Marty. Shout out Tom and
Marty's had him. Yeah, Tom and Marty's.
So,
Larry.
Here's my question. How, going into the Open, do you, when you cap this event, do you care how anyone did the week prior at the Scottish Open?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like them to play it, and I would like them to play well, decent. Okay. But it's not be all end all. It's kind of different courses, to be honest. Like you could just nuke driver at Renaissance Cup last week. I don't think you could really do that this week. Like all the guys at the top of the leaderboard were just driver putter guys. Like Gotterup, really good driver, really good putter. Penge, Penge. He's a fucking DP slapdick, but he's nukes it off the tee, and he was succeeded. Fish, driver, putter, Rory. So I don't think it's going to be like that this week.
So is there? Explain this to me. Are there trees? Are there's like a thick, heavy rough? Like
the fairways, it's just pretty wide open at Renaissance. Where like this week, you got to keep it in the fairway, and you don't need to nuke a driver.
Okay. So is this the same course they play every year for the Open?
No, Open course rotates.
Open course rotates. Okay, I understand. So this course, has it been in the rotation before?
The last time it was played, it was 2019. Shane Lowry won by 5 strokes over Tommy Fleetwood. Ran away with it. Harmon-esque. Yeah.
So, okay.
Finau, Brooks were up there. Lee Westwood.
So I'm not making that face because I'm thinking, oh, Tommy Fleetwood or Shane Lowry are going to win this event. But what that leads me to believe is you can be a turd nugget and a little bit.
I mean, look at Shane Lowry and Tommy Fleetwood. What are they good at? They're accurate drivers. They're proper iron players, and they can catch a hot putter, and they're good links players. So, I mean, we only have 1 year to really go off of, but the 2 guys at the top of the leaderboard that separated are not bombers by any means. They're accuracy guys that are great iron players.
DJ never did homework in his life minus 1,000. Well, why?
Because it's fine.
What did I do?
You asked if they rotate the open courses and if they've played here before.
Am I supposed to know that?
You can. I'm not. I wasn't
Yeah,
upset.
you didn't give me fucking shit. Anyways, when did Colin Morikawa? When did I win money on Colin Morikawa?
2021 at Royal St. George's.
The Open. It's this tournament, but it's at a different course.
Correct. Yep.
And then
Every major rotates venues except for the Masters.
understood. But Brian Harmon also won the Open.
Correct.
So we hit Brian Harmon, different course. Understood.
Cam Smith. I had Cam Smith. If you
I
had Cam
had
Smith,
Cam
you had
Smith
three in a
too.
row. You had 3 in a row.
So I'm the Open guy.
You're the Open guy.
I'm getting shit on from guy in the cornfields about not doing any homework yet. I'm the fucking Open guy. Who won last year?
Wait, is the beef with cornfields real or fake?
No, we don't have actual beef.
Okay.
Cornfields and I are cool. I did this. That's fucking douchey. No, we're tight. But he is actually legitimately like annoying. But I say the same thing about you. Like you could be a pain in the ass, you know, but that's okay. Like I have one of my best friends since I was a teenager. He's a miserable asshole. You know what I mean? Like these things are okay. Cornfields is legitimately annoying, but no, we're it's not real.
Am I legitimately annoying?
You can be. Yeah. I'm sure I can be too. You know what I mean? Anyways, hold on. Who won last year?
Xander.
I did not have Xander. But I have Xander this year.
Okay.
I made the earliest golf bet I've ever made in my life.
No beef.
Okay. So talk to me just a little bit more about this course, and then we can move on.
I don't think it's gonna play that. Thursday weather looks tough. Friday, Saturday looks kind of easy. I think they're gonna, get to 13, 14, 15 under. I don't think this is gonna be super difficult.
Under on your Sports Illustrated graphic. Other people have like 9 under.
That's when I did my research into the course. Those are my thoughts.
I like that. No, I like that. But why do you keep tweeting about the weather?
Because historically at the Open, there are massive wave edges.
Okay.
And a lot's going on with the weather this week. So guys in certain times might have a big advantage. Like last year, half the field was wiped out because of the wave edge. Okay. And I just don't want to. My thing is that I like a lot of guys that are PMAM. But I want to diversify. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket in case shit happens. But I don't really like a lot of guys in the other wave, so I have to figure out what I want to do. But I don't think it's going to be that big, to be honest.
All right. So I'm looking at tee times right now.
But also the thing is that they're not off split tees. Everyone tees off of one. So you're not going to have it. Like there might be like micro pockets that have an edge.
You like PM AM, so you like the guys in round one.
I mean that the guys I want to bet are PMAM. I think PMAM is the perceived might have a bit of a worse edge depending on when you tee off.
Right. I understand. Okay. Give me a guy. Actually, no, don't do that. Bobby Mack is going off in the PM wave.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm just taking what you told me and digesting it. Now I'm looking at the tee times, and that's the first name that jumped out.
Like I would like to have guys that tee off later in the PM on Thursday, like past 2, 3. Those are the type of guys I'm targeting.
Okay. All right. Talk to me about your card then. Xander, speaking of Xander, by the way, this is
I have a couple long shots that I'm 100% betting, but top of the board, I don't know yet, to be honest. I think just starting from the top, I think this is a great course for Scotty, but historically hasn't putted well overseas. And it's over a large enough sample size that I'm not too worried about Scotty this week. Rory, I've said Rory's dead at Portrush for the last couple months, and I'm going to stick to it. But he's dangerous. He's very dangerous. He missed the cut here last time I was here when it was his homecoming, so I feel, whatever about it. Rahm, I'm most scared of. I think Rahm has a great chance to win this week. I think Rahm is super fucking live. I'm probably not going to bet him at 12-1, but I like Rahm top of the board as, the guy.
I like Rahm. How did Rahm play in his last
major or start?
Major.
he finished top 10 at the U.S. Open with a backdoor kind of top 10. And then he played well at the PGA. He kind of fell off going for pins. Masters was average. And he finished runner-up on Live last week.
Okay, so he's playing good golf.
Playing great golf. Yeah, I'm scared of Rahm.
Okay. So looking at the most tip chart, Rahm is number 3.
Yeah, and you got to take into account odds. He's 12-1. So, that's a lot harder to fit on your card versus a 50-1 Sepp Straka. Noi?
What did you just say?
Noi.
Noi?
Yeah, like yes. Like, right? It's a British term.
Oh, I thought that was like a golfer, like
No.
Kevin Noy or something.
No.
Okay.
No, that was kind of racist, but I'll let it slide.
No, it's not. Kyle Van Noy, like there's noise out there. Anyways, Henley is the most tipped golfer this week at 50-1. Hatton 22-1. Hovland's also very popular. So it sounds like to me, I understand you're not top of the board. It would be Rahm or nothing for
I'm
you.
not betting Rahm.
I understand. In the 20s, I'm actually kind of shocked that Bryson's at 20-1.
He's dead.
Why is he dead?
He's fucking dead. He's Jimmy Hoffa.
He's been playing
Lucky
terrible.
Luciano. He's dead. He has no chance to win this week.
I don't understand. But is it because of the course? Is it because of the weather?
His distance is his biggest asset, and it means dick this week. And he hasn't been playing well since the PGA. And I think he literally has no chance to win.
Okay. I got to tell you, I mean, I love Xander. This just sounds like the type of course Xander would win. Why are you not in on Xander?
Because he won last year, and his driver's been shit.
I thought I heard that he was driving it well last week.
Irons were really good last week.
Oh, the irons. Okay. When people say SG, does that mean strokes gained?
That means strokes gained, yeah.
Got it. Okay. STG. Or no. What is T to green?
2 green. That means your strokes gained T to green.
T, the number 2, G. Understood. Okay. Fleetwood's 26-1.
Go talk to your therapist if you bet Fleetwood this week.
There's people betting Fleetwood this week.
There are.
That's crazy. I mean, they just don't learn, and that's okay. Who am I to judge? Because I still bet Colin Morikawa like a fucking idiot that I am. Speaking of, Colin Morikawa's 33-1. Does he have a shot? He does. He does, doesn't he? He doesn't. He doesn't. Okay.
No.
All right. So
I like Hatton. I'm probably gonna bet Hatton.
You like Hatton at 33.
Hatton 33 to me is a good freaking number, man.
I could see it. He
finished top 5 at the U.S. Open, so he has that major form. He's had good links experience. He finished top 10 here at Portrush last time it was here. I worry about him really getting it done in a major, but at 33-1, that's palatable for me.
Let's come back to this in a second. Who's this week's Penge for you? You want to say it now?
I think Harris English is winning this golf tournament.
Oh my God. Okay. No. So if this is not a course for Bryson, does that also mean it's not a course for Abert?
For who?
Ludwig? Aubert?
Ludwig is. I don't hate Ludwig. I like Ludwig this week.
I'm going to take Ludwig.
No beef with the bet. I condone it.
Okay. I like Ludwig. Hovland, very popular, but I'm with it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like Hovland, but I worry about the around the green, obviously. I'm not breaking any news here. But his irons have been unbelievable this year, like really, really, really good. He's had success in Opens before, but it's a difficult course to chip around the green. So, you're going to have to just forget about it and hope that he figures it out because he's going to struggle around the green most likely. But everything else in this game is firing all cylinders right now.
So just so I understand, your distance doesn't matter as much off the tee, but you're accurate.
No, like guys are going to be like laying back and getting it in the fairway.
Okay, and that's fine. So irons are important.
And you got to make a ton of 15-footers.
Okay, see, that's the thing. Morikawa is incredible with irons.
Stop talking about him.
Okay, fine. Is Ludwig a good putter?
Yeah.
Okay. Shane Lowry, 35. Bobby Mack, 40. Matt Fitzpatrick, 50. You like any of these guys?
I like Fitz more than both of them. Shane, I don't think he's gonna win. He could play well, but I can also see him disappointing. Bob Mack's dead, I think.
Bro, I have to say something from 20 minutes ago, but DJen, you're the biggest engagement farmer I've ever seen. 3 laughing faces. Yeah, I mean, that's that is this comment is engagement farming. Do you understand? Like this is
Well, the engagement is coming.
This guy.
He's getting the engagement.
This exactly. He's saying the dumbest, most inaccurate lie comment possible. So I acknowledge it. So congratulations, KSAV. You are
the engagement farmer.
Okay, back to fucking business and not stupid engagement farming. Joaquin for a dream Neiman. You know I'm a Neiman guy. Okay, but like, hold on. You're telling me this guy can't fucking dart it around this course? He can't do that?
No.
Why?
Bad wind player.
Oh, okay. He's like legitimately. Is there data?
I'm just like, no, he's not gonna win. Just forget about him.
All right, can't lay at 55-1 is unbelievable. I'm not biting. You're biting. Your eyebrows went up.
No, I'm not biting, but I respect it.
You respect what?
Can't lay at 55.
You respect him getting zero respect in the odds market. So
like it's a solid bet.
It's a fucking loser bet. Actually, no, I guess I can see it. I'd rather take Spieth at 60.
He's coming off an injury.
Why can't Corey Connors win this event?
He also is coming off an injury. He hurt his wrist at the travel.
What are you, a doctor? You can't be a meteorologist and a fucking doctor. Pick one.
He literally withdrew in his last start for a wrist injury.
I'll tell you right now, Justin Thomas 50-1, not winning this golf tournament.
I like it. He can win.
Okay, he's not going to win this golf tournament. But Henley at 65-1, is our guy Kyle on it?
I don't think so. Okay. I think he's on set.
Connors withdrew 4 weeks ago, bro. He's rested and ready to fuck. Did he play last week?
Okay, I'm just pointing out that you don't know how his fucking wrist is. I'd rather bet on people that don't have fucking wrist issues.
Why not Sam Burns 70-1?
I like it.
I like it too. Justin Rose, serious get golfer, or did he fall off a cliff?
Jimmy Hoffa.
Fuck. Adam Scott seems like a guy who can play in Scotland.
Like in a vacuum, should play well, won't.
Got it. Okay. Here's a couple guys. These are fun. These guys are fun. Fun guys. Ready? Cameron Young, Patrick Reed, Ben Griffin, Jason Day.
I'm probably gonna bet Ben Griffin.
I'm gonna bet Ben Griffin too, so we can squad ride collab on that. Yeah. Dude, you look at that. I invented Ben Griffin. I
invented Ben Griffin.
I told you Griffin was a dog on the course, and you said I would get scolded for that take.
And it turned out to be correct.
Yeah, he turned out to be a fucking...
It wasn't correct at the time when you said it, but it turned out to be correct.
I mean, sure, it was like the final day of the fucking Cognizant Classic, and he was just darting up the courts in meaningless Sunday round going from T28 to 8th, but whatever. Jason Day is a fun bet. Do you like Jason Day here, yes or no?
Sure. He's good at opens, I guess.
Your boy Matt is 90.
Okay. I am betting Aaron Rai, Ryan Fox, Harris English.
You love Ryan Fox.
Harris English is winning this golf tournament.
No, he's not. Stop saying that.
He is winning this golf tournament.
He's not winning this golf tournament. And that's okay.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He fucking is. He's Harmon. He's Harmon of this year.
I'll tell you who Harmon is. We haven't even gotten there yet, but we're about to in a second. What are you going to bet Decky at 90 or no?
People are. It's not for me.
People are. Okay, so is his deal an injury or is he not a win player? Why is he 90-1?
Because he's been playing shit golf, but his irons have been really good, but he can't drive it on the planet. I don't hate it. I don't hate the bet at 90.
You love Ryan Fox. This is your guy, 100-1. He's been playing good golf, serious golfer. Okay, now we have so many golfers that I think could be fun in this tournament. Yeah, they could be the Harmons. First of all, it's going to be really hard for me to not throw a small wager at Cam Smith at 110-1. That's my next Colin Morikawa. Not going to do it. Nobody respects JJ Spawn, 100-1. I don't care that he played poorly at Scottish last week. I don't care. JJ Spawn's a good golfer. Max Grazerman, you just going to one and done Max Grazerman? The guy loses in a playoff and then that's it for you? 120-1? Give me Max Grazerman.
All those guys are fucking dead. 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 All th
You serious? You don't think any one of those guys had? I'm not even talking about winning, just mucking it up.
No. So Grazerman, bad course fit. JJ Spawn, he just won the U.S. Open. He's not going to contend back to back. And then Cam Smith, if you bet on Cam Smith, delete my fucking number out of your phone. And that's not a joke. If you bet Cam Smith, never talk to me again.
All right, I won't.
We already did this. And you bet him at like 20-1 at Liverpool. Granted, you hit Harmon, but I told you it was the worst bet on the entire board. And you were like, yeah, BK, actually, you're right. You know golf courses. So don't do that. He won his Open Championship. It was on a perfect course in the best year of his life. It's not going to happen again.
Okay. All right. So you actually really like Harris English. That's fine.
Yeah, he's winning.
Okay, he's not winning, but that's fine. Just out of curiosity, though, there's still some guys at the 150-1, and then we'll wrap this up. Thank you for your time. Always appreciated. Minwoo Lee, Wyndham Clark, Daniel Berger, Tom Kim, Nikolai Hojgaard. Any of those guys?
I like Berger and Tom Kim the most. Rest are too erratic off the tee.
Did Tom Kim play well at the Scottish last week?
Yeah, he did. He actually hit the ball really well.
Okay.
He has a runner-up finish at the Open.
Okay.
He finished runner-up to Harmon.
We got Bud Cauley sitting there at 170-1. He's been a good golfer. Could he be this week's Gotter-up? No,
Maybe.
You don't like that. Okay. All right. Sungjae, no. Dustin, no. All right. BK. So final.
So what do you think your card's going to be?
I'll tell you right now what my card's going to be. I already have Xander in at 25-1. I thought the market might move. The market has not moved, and that's okay. The whales, the sharps don't want to follow me into battle. I don't blame them. Okay. I'm old. I'm washed. Kitch picks with a sub bank. Appreciate you. It's going to be, I've got Xander. I'm going to be adding Ludwig, 28-1. So I got 25 and 28. I think
you get a better number on Ludwig. Please look.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just looking at FanDuel right now. I will look. I want to take Sam Burns and or Ben Griffin.
You can do that.
Can I do both?
Yes.
And then leave it at stop there?
I think that should be fine. You might even have room for one more long shot. Okay. If you bet Xander, Lud, Burns, BG.
Okay. I know you don't like either of these guys, but I do. Between JJ Spawn and Grazerman.
Dude, JJ Spawn just won the U.S. Open. What are you talking about?
Why are you right? He's a fucking real golfer, dude. He's
not going to win back-to-back majors.
You don't know that. You don't.
I do know that. I actually do know that.
You don't.
I do.
You fucking don't. This is what I'm saying. You took the high road against fucking Wesley Bryant. You take the low road against me.
Because you're asking me to fucking condone a bet on JJ Spawn, who has no fucking chance to win.
That's not what I asked. I just said between JJ Spawn.
They're both dead. Pick someone else.
Pendrith?
Pendy is fucking Long John Silver this week.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't even know what that means. I
don't know what that means either. Have you ever had Long John Silvers?
No, I haven't.
You're not a fast food guy, I can tell.
What do you? I love fast food. Dude.
You don't like any of my long shots because you only like Harris English.
I gave you the fucking winner. Actually, don't bet Harris English. You can't.
I'm not. Why don't you want me to bet Harris English? You think I'm going to fucking mush him?
No, because you can't come on and me tell you that it's this year's Harmon and everything, and you're like, no, he's not going to win.
You know what I'm going to do? Because you just pissed me off. I'm taking Harris English to miss the cut. And I'm going to make it my POD. I'm going to ask for 25 likes before I drop it. And I'm going to post a fucking ChatGPT graphic of Harris English falling, missing the cut, and you and Wesley Bryan in a little fucking canoe under a tree with
AI can do that?
Mistletoe. Yeah, you want to see what AI did? I actually asked it to animate your picture. This is really funny. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I said, animate this picture and enhance the mustache. I don't know why it added that at the bottom. Some men just radiate bold masculinity. I didn't tell
him. Shit.
Isn't that funny?
Call me a lib now after seeing that.
All right. So can you run your card by me one more time?
I'm literally going to go in and figure it out. I'm 100% betting Rye, Fox, English, probably betting Hatton, Hovland, and then we'll see from there.
Okay. I'm just going to be
Ben
honest
Griffin.
with you.
I'm on Ben Griffin.
All right. We'll collab on Ben Griffin. I'm not even just saying this. I think your card is terrible. I think your card is actually terrible. This is, even though you haven't hit a golf outright this year, I always maintain that you're the guy because you hit so many last year. You still put out good cards. This card sucks.
I'll take. All right. Look, fine.
Your card sucks.
I don't agree.
Aaron Rye. Now you might need a week off.
What are you talking about?
No, in all seriousness, I'm with you on Ben Griffin. I don't hate Hatton. I actually like Hatton. I think you just need another guy who's actually like legitimately can play golf.
Fair play,
right.
mate.
Anyways, BK, thanks for coming on. Appreciate your time.
Be good.
Yep, it's Colin Morikawa at Stake. Here's the thing about Stake. Okay, I know you guys come at me and you're like, "Oh, DJ, you're a meme capper. You're an engagement farmer. You're this. You're that." I just want to understand something. The guy I work with, okay, the guy that we do this with each other. You know, we produce these streams. We do content. You know, we're behind the Degenerate brand. This guy, this is your fucking meme capper. Okay. This is your engagement farmer. And I'm trying to be as nice as possible when I say this. I think there is something happening to Stake's brain where it's rotting. Stake's brain is rotting. Okay. Because I know what he thinks he's doing. He thinks that what he's doing is, oh, DGen's going to stop betting a guy, so I'm going to start betting him because that means he's going to win. Those times have passed. Okay. Stake needs to look in the mirror, or I need to look in the mirror and needs to say to himself, hey, I'm Stake, and I bet the Washington Nationals when DGen told me they were lifeless at the plate. And what happened? They lost 7 more games in a row. That's what happened. And then Stake needs to tell himself, hey, I bet the Boston Red Sox every day in June. And then in July, they were 10-1. Okay. That's what you need to do. I'm trying to fucking help you. Colin Morikawa is not winning this golf tournament because Colin Morikawa is a gutless loser, as BK says. Yeah. No, you're not. You are not dancing on anything. You're not dancing on anything. You're gonna have the worst time. And here's the real problem. Listen, in sports betting, I don't root for anybody to lose money. You know, I know there's people out there that like they see other people make wagers and they're like vehemently rooting against them and they want them to lose. I got plenty of people that want me to lose bets. I understand that. I don't want people to lose money. I really don't. Sometimes if you have an opinion on a player, on sports, and then you back it up with money, of course, I want your opinion to be wrong if I disagree with it, but I don't want you to lose money. I'm going to tell you right now. This is the most I've ever wanted somebody to lose money in my life. Okay? And it's one of my best friends, my closest friends. I have never felt this way before, but I want Stake to lose in the worst fashion possible. That's what I want. Like I you know what I want? I don't want him to like lose, you know, like a playoff or like, oh, you know, I don't want his bet to have a fucking pulse. I want it to be the worst wager in the world, worse than Jazz Chisholm in the home run derby. That's what I want it to be. That's what I want it to be. So I just want you to know that. I want everybody to know that. I think you said this about me a week ago about a different bet. He's going to win going away like Secretariat. No, I don't think so. Did you bet Colin Morikawa like 2 weeks ago or something? Maybe that's what it was. The Toxicity in Our City. Great song. DJ, what's your open wake-up schedule? Kind of like a Ronda MVP. So I fell asleep. People are like surprised I fell asleep, by the way. I actually had people on Twitter that are like, oh, DJ, you're asleep before the home run there. Listen. Also, cornfields. Guy wins the most runs daily MLB bed, now thinks he is Rufus Peabody. I don't even know what that means. I don't think I'm anything. Nothing I just said had anything to do with me. It had everything to do with Stake making dog shit wagers. You're too smart. You got to listen to what's being said here. Cornfields is over here bitching and moaning last night about being the worst. Listen, he was bitching and moaning. He finally opens up his fucking yapper, bitching and moaning about the All-Star game being the most boring All-Star game imaginable. What happens? The All-Star game goes into fucking overtime, ends up being exciting. Do you see what happens when you open your mouth? The opposite happens. That's what the sports universe does. You mush the All-Star game. Congratulations. Okay? If you just sit in the shadows and you don't say anything, you're never going to be a victim of this. Okay? Yeah, I open my yap a lot. I like to talk. I open my trap a lot. I understand that, but that's my whole point. You don't say anything about shit, so you never mush anything. You never reverse jinx anything. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to explain something though. It was also an all-star game for baseball. Like, I don't really know what you were expecting. You know what I mean? You like, how often is there a fucking super exciting all-star game in baseball? Not that often. I understand out of all the all-star games that baseball is the best. You know, God forbid a reverse jinx game to make it fun. Yep, Corn cost me the under. There you go. Get his ass. Get his ass like you get my ass. I don't know what Rufus Peabody is. Is that like a guy? I think, is that a guy on Twitter that's a sports bettor? Yeah. So in all seriousness, don't know if this is a hot take, but the MLB should add the swing off the regular season. Yeah, that is. Peabody is actually insane. Take Colin, but get a way better number than me, bro. Corn, even if he tried not to get a better number than us, he would get a better number than us. He could just walk down to the fucking street and like ask somebody on the corner, and they would get a better number than us. DGen wants you to get his ass. So did Aranda really have a chance to win MVP? That would have been pretty cool. I don't really understand what happened. So Aaron Boone didn't put Aaron Judge in the swing off at the end, but also I don't understand. He couldn't because Judge had left. I'm so confused. So confused. Anyways, thanks BK for coming on. Talk a little Grant Horvat. I don't know where you guys stand on that. I think it's crazy that this guy's not going to play a golf tournament without his YouTube crew. Like, listen, be a fucking human being. All right, function in life without a YouTube camera on you. You know what I mean? You can't pick starters for the swing off. Oh, and they had to choose potential guys of the game. Oh. So why has everybody got their panties in a bunch? I figured there was probably a reason. You know, Schwarber won it after the MLB announced that they were choosing MLB based off of MVP off of 9 innings. Classic shit show. Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the All-Star game. We got a couple more days off of baseball. I think we get going on Friday. So tonight we're going to do an AFC West Spaces. Okay, I'm going to set the tweet schedule. All right, and then I'm going to share it with you guys, and you all are going to set an RSVP. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. I need boots on ground for the Bucks Jets. What are you talking about? Bucks Jets. I'm not going to the Bucks Jets because it's not even going to be a game. Smart Studio. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to set a space again. Thank you to BK. I'm excited for the Open. I didn't even realize I'm the Open guy. It's kind of crazy. You guys are, you see, this is the thing. You don't understand. Nobody understands that I actually used to hit wagers. I don't hit wagers anymore. You know, I saw a great comment. I saw a great tweet. This guy commented. I'm going to retweet it. It was hilarious. Steak, are you still listening? This guy Rex commented. It was so funny. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. This was a good comment. Let me see if I can find it. This was good. I'm going to retweet it because I think it needs to be, this tweet needs to be touched on a little bit. It was so money. Let me see if I can find it. Fuck. Let me see if I can find it. Damn it. I don't think I can find it. Oh, here we go. This is so good. Is this not so good? Hold on. I'm going to show you guys right now. This is great. Let's see if I can share my screen. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. This guy Rex 7190. He said, "What do we do with Steak and DGen come football season? Generally sharp football guys who I like to listen to in the past, but they have zero mojo right now. Not sure when to buy back in." Honestly, this is a great comment. It's a great comment. What's up, Scatterbrain? This is a phenomenal comment because I said this about Sauce Gardner's contract. I said, if you just watched Sauce Gardner play football last year and you saw him get paid like this, you'd be like, what the fuck are these guys doing? But there was a point in time where Sauce Gardner, you know, don't argue with Jets fans. Shout out to my guy, Hank Mark Dukas. Don't argue with Jets fans because they'll tell you that Sauce Gardner was fine last year. Whatever. I like Sauce Gardner. I think he's great. I loved him in college. But bro said no mojo. I know, it's hilarious. And I mean, he's kind of right. But Sauce Gardner used to be pretty good. Like, that's how I feel like in my era of doing this, you know, like the 3.5, 4 years I've been doing this and like kind of gaining a following. In the early days, I was actually pretty legitimate at betting. I was doing well. I was winning bets. But like lately, I'm so bad. The last year and a half plus, it's been awful. So if you're just coming on board right now and you're just following me, you probably think I'm on the same level No offense to Trent. I think Trent's great. Trent's hitting way more wagers than I have recently of significance. He just hit a parlay for fucking, whatever. He had a great primetime record. I haven't gotten hot in God knows how long. Steak had dog of the day, but outside of that, I guess Steak's been kind of shit too. But he's better than me. I mean, head to head, toe to toe, put our careers together. Steak is by far the better sports better than I am. But like we used to have some credibility. We used to be pretty good before we did this, and even in the early days of doing this. But now, this guy poses a very legitimate question: what do we do with Steak and DJ come football season? I don't know. I don't know, because you have to ask yourself. First of all, I mean, we never tell you guys to tailor wagers. You always make your own decisions. Shout out Ian with the sub bank. Your content never disappoints, never change. Appreciate you, Ian. Thank you. I don't think we'll change. I don't think we'll change. There's the one thing I just do not think we will change. You might not like us, and that's okay. I would just say move on, because I don't think we're going to change. But this guy poses a really good question. Like, what do you do with this? I personally think there is going to be a time we're going to get hot again. We're going to get in our bag, and we're going to be cruising. That could last 3 weeks, could last 7 weeks. I don't know. Could never happen. That's the crazy thing about betting. Sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're not, but maybe you'll never find it again. Maybe you'll never find it again. You have turned into crabs. I don't even really know what that means. I don't really think that crabs and I are comparable. I think we're very different types of sports bettors. The only real common trait we have is that we're contrarian, but I've taken my foot off the contrarian gas so much because it stopped working. Frankly, if I was betting a little bit more contrarian, I probably would be doing a little bit better. Crabs and I about to crush on space today. Awesome. What time is your yeah, I'm not dogging crabs. Crabs definitely had a hot streak. I remember that. DJ has been hitting futures well. Need to tap into that more football. Yeah, very true. Very true. I've always been a pretty good futures bettor. I've told you this, but I had a year where I think I hit the outright in just about every sport. That was unbelievable. I want to say, no, I don't think I had it in baseball. I want to say it was the year, I think Clemson won the championship in football. They beat Bama. I think Virginia won in basketball. Does this sound right? The Raptors won or the Bucks won. Do you guys remember this? 7-1. And then I can't remember who won the Stanley Cup. I don't know if that was the Blues. Does that all sound right? Maybe. Probably one of my best moments I had is when I took the Niners before the season 20-1, because I just straight up was like, I like Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy Garoppolo. And then in the playoffs, I took the Chiefs at 7-1. Beautiful. Blues 2019. Yeah, I know. Get back in the bag. I'd love to. Did you parlay it for a massive amount of money? No, absolutely not. Bucks 2020. No, it wasn't 2020 then. I don't know when it was. I think it was the year before that. It was 18 or 19. That was really when I was in my futures bag. But anyways, that's not what we're here to do. But I thought this comment was great. The Panthers bet was great. You took it and made perfect sense. It was a great read. Then we get shit like Jazz home run. Which one was Panther? Oh, the Florida Panthers? Yeah, ready to see the next Mona Lisa DJ. Bro, I know. Seriously. Remember the Super Bowl? Chase Young first sack? That was pretty fucking sweet, huh? That was pretty sweet because of the left tackle. What was that guy's name? Donald, God, what was his name? Was it Donald? Not Donald Penn. Was it? Donovan. What was the guy's name? The left tackle for the Bucks for the longest time. I can't believe I'm blanking. They drafted him from Penn State. I never liked this guy. Does anybody remember this? And he was a left tackle for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I was like, I like Chase Young. Yes, Donovan Smith. I think I even went on Trent's stream. I was like, Chase Young sack, Chase Young first stack. That was beautiful. Donovan Smith. Oh, he was so bad I couldn't stand him. Anyways, the point I'm trying to tell you guys is this. I like being good at gambling. I like winning bets. I've always taken cheeky, try to get cute wagers. Sometimes they hit. You look like a genius. Sometimes they don't. You look like a fucking idiot. I understand that's what I signed up for. But I'm just going to tell you, I love being hot. I love fucking winning wagers, and I like getting the people going. But at the end of the day, still, like I said, don't overtell me. Make your own decisions. Bet responsibly. I do think we're going to get in our bag a little bit for football, but there's no guarantees. I will say, though, I'm starting to develop some opinions. All right. So that time of the year is coming for NFL. I've already placed a couple wagers. I talked to you guys about this yesterday with the what did we talk about? Talk about the Chargers. We talked about the Broncos. I'm going to take the Broncos. I'm going to take the Bo Nix most interceptions. I'm going to take Justin Herbert over touchdown passes. and I'll sprinkle. I've already have sprinkled most touchdown passes 33-1. It's not hitting. It's not hitting. I like Dak most yards. I'm going to take him over yards. I like the Cardinals last undefeated team. I haven't seen a market for that yet. If there is one, let me know. Did you bet Gen TTD? I sure did. I sure did. And I'm probably going to regret that. It was a little peer pressure. Quantitative eating with a follow on Twitch. What's up, Quantitative? I need you on YouTube, though. You're the mod over there for the fucking trolls. You know what I mean? Holding merchant. Yeah. I respect your future bets, TJ. I feel like that is the market you thrive in because you envision what will happen and not just listener experts. Total Slayer, you know ball. That's exactly what it is. I try to really I don't think manifest is the right word. I think envision is the right word. You try to see it play out in your head of how these things could happen. And what you do is you just take everything that either you've seen or you've heard, not even from other people's opinions, but sometimes like the Sharps, the Chernoffs, the Paul Stones, they'll point out these little angles and you're like, ooh, that's pretty good. I'm going to lean into that. Or I don't like that. I'm going to go away from that. I like to hear what the players and the coaches say, and get the vibe from like the locker room or read off of players that like each other. That's why I bet the Magic for a fucking 5-unit wager 2 years ago when Steak and I went courtside and we watched them run out of the tunnel. I was like, these guys love each other. They have so much fun playing together. What do you know? They fucking soared over. So we'll talk about that. Even on your futures that lose, it's not like your reads are absolutely terrible. Thank you. But sometimes they do. I just want to remind you guys, before we ever did this, before you knew who I was, I did take Dwayne Haskins to win the MVP. Okay. It was like 100-1. It was a stupid bet, but there was a reason. Dwayne Haskins was playing with Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera coached Cam Newton. RIP. Yep. So I was like, you know what? Maybe he'll find something. I don't know. I thought Dwayne Haskins was a pretty decent quarterback at the time. And then the other one I took, which was stupid. I've taken a lot of stupid bets. I took John Harbaugh to be the first coach fired. I thought the Ravens were going to go out to start the season with some turmoil and some bumps. The Ravens were incredible. They almost went to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But the other one was I took Tyrod Taylor the year he was the quarterback for the Browns. I said, you know what? They drafted Baker Mayfield, which I did not think Baker Mayfield was the number 1 overall pick worthy. I was not. I even bet a guy in my fantasy football group chat $100, maybe even $200 that he wouldn't go top 10. He went number 1 overall. Terrible wager. But Tyrod Taylor was quarterback. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was like Jarvis Landry and somebody else. But they had I think they had Njoku, but they had like great weapons. And I'm like, you know what? I think Tyrod Taylor's a decent quarterback. I don't think he's just going to hand over the reins to fucking Baker. I think he's going to play well. 75-1 most passing yards in the NFL. Shit wager. I've been making shit wagers all my life, but it is fun. It's not making shit wagers, but it's fun to take these shots. You know what I mean? You got to take the shots. What's the Knicks and Herbert reads? Well, I kind of talked about it. I like that Herbert has a very good offensive line, and I do think that they're going to be a little bit more aggressive. I understand Jim Harbaugh is going to run the ball, but I like them to move it offensively. I think the offense will score points. I don't like their defense. I don't like the Chargers defense. So I think the Chargers defense is actually going to allow some points, and I think you're going to see a lot more shootouts, and the Chargers offense is going to be forced to score more points. So I like the touchdowns to come from Herbert. That's legitimately it. I like Herbert to have a very good year, but I'm not in on the Chargers. Knicks, he's going to be asked to do a lot more. They're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive. They're going to have to start faster. 28% of his throws were at or behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to be throwing down the field a little bit more. I think, maybe not a ton, maybe a little bit. I don't know that he's ready for it. It's 10-1 for a fun bet. No shit. That is pretty fun. Really good. Yep. Yeah. Harbaugh run first and draft an RB high. I can see yards, but not TDs. Well, see, this is why I didn't go yards with Herbert, because I think they're going to run the ball to move down the field. But how effective are you going to be inside the red zone? I don't know. Money on Mayfield MVP and Godwin CPOY. Yeah, never forget Chris Godwin to lead the league in receptions last year. That shit was going to fucking soar. 70-1. Baker Mayfield, most touchdown passes in the NFL. He ended up second. No big deal. Oh, DJ, you're a meme capper. No big deal. Who gave you that? Huh? Nobody. Herbert on the play action is going to be dangerous. Agreed. I'll just invest in Ladd. That's fine. Totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. I love Ladd this year. I love Ladd. Oh, he went 0 for 3. Oh my God. I just heard about Aranda. Aranda went 0 for 3 in the swing off. That's not very fun. God, I woke up. My fucking neck is killing me today. Absolutely killing me. Back and neck killing me. Sutton, 10 tutties. Yep. Homer picks, meme capper. Yep. Oh, very funny. I see what you're saying. Those are technically Homer picks. Hey, I know my squads. Igor Vesna, 20-1. Never forget. You guys don't even remember that one. That's all right. All right, back to work. See you guys later. I can't wait to get out of the military. W's. Do you have a rookie DPOI pick yet? You are also on that guy as well at the open. Thank you. I am the open guy. People don't know that. Choose a Ronda for the swing up pregame should be a prison sentence. Yeah, DJ, who will the next bowl? Who is next to win a bowl? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard. I have no idea. I really don't. I mean, I like the Lions, but I don't like that they just lost Ben Johnson. I just like Goff, Campbell, and their guys. I just think they're gonna get better. But I don't know. I don't know who my team is yet. I don't know who they are. I don't have a Super Bowl winner yet, unfortunately. Yes, I do have a rookie DPOY. I took my long shot guy is Ben Morrison for the Bucks. It's an absolute dog. But he's coming off an injury. Oh, I know who it is. Mykel Williams. Yeah. That's who the Niners drafted, right? GG Rays Glaze. No, we're going to record. We might even record today, actually. I will be on Owner's Box at noon, too. Shoot the shit with those guys. I think Mykel Williams is who I should probably know this if I bet him. Also, I'm pretty sure the bet is like legitimately punched in, too, on Bet Online because I can't bet futures in New York, which is so fucking stupid. Isn't that who the Niners drafted? See, the thing about the Niners is this. I look at their defense and I don't find their defense to be loaded with talent. They lost some guys who I thought are very good football players, but they got Salah back. They like have an actual defensive coordinator. Say what you want about Salah as a head coach. The guy is a fucking really good defensive coordinator. So they drafted this guy. They wanted this guy. I think that was the right pick. I think he's a good player. I watched Georgia when they played Notre Dame. He jumped off the fucking screen to me, just like when I hit Jared First last year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, 9-1. I watched Florida State play 3 games. I'm like, this guy is a man amongst boys. I didn't really think Georgia was that impressive last year. There was like really, really few amount of players they had that I thought looked like your typical Georgia players, and he was one of them. He is in fact with 49ers. Excellent. That's my guy. And a long shot on Ben Morrison, 66-1. Can we get your thoughts on Shamar Stewart and him working out with A&M while not being signed? I guess I don't really understand. First and foremost, there's always that guy that comes out of nowhere every draft. That's like, you never really heard of him throughout the season. Then he skyrockets because I don't know. It's like scouts want to look like the smartest people in the room and outsmart everybody and go off of fucking the tangibles of a combine. Shamar Stewart's that guy this year. Like I never heard of this guy in my life. Never heard of him. Apparently he's good enough. I understand that, but like I wouldn't have been drafting Shamar Stewart. So right off the bat, I'm like not pro Shamar Stewart being involved in this type of conversation because it's like I think he got drafted too high to begin with. But at the same time, it's no secret the Bengals are a buffoon organization. They just are. They're a buffoon organization. So it wouldn't shock me if Shamar Stewart has a legitimate gripe with what's going on. Does that make sense? I don't know enough about the situation, but there's a good chance he could be in the right with this contract thing being ridiculous. It's killing me. Does that make sense? I think that all makes sense. Anyways, I think that's it for the most part, guys. So my card in the open is going to be, there's no baseball or anything to talk about. We're going to have an AFC. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Let me do the AFC spaces. Let me set it up, and then I'm going to send it in here. I'm going to send in the Twitch link, and we're going to have ourselves a fucking great time. Hold on one second. Let's do no, not a poll. What do I want? Create an image with Grok. No. There we go. Start a space. No, we're not going to start it now. We're going to start it at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. All right. All right. That's what we're going to do. AFC West preview and best bets. Okay. Sports. No, we don't need to talk about music. Recorded space, enabled video. No, we don't need that. All right. We're going to go to schedule 6. Schedule. All right. Copy link. AFC West preview and best bets. Boom. I'm going to send it to the DGen fam real quick. Just so I have it. Let me come into Twitch. Throw it in this motherfucker. Hold on, let me see. Throw it in this motherfucker. Boom. Okay, should be up there. All right, go to this link. I pinned it. Go to this link, tweet it, retweet it, send an RSVP. You know the drill. You know the fucking drill. You don't know the drill, you should know the drill. Come on. Hold on. Oops. Post this. Oh, here we go. Football. Let me see if that worked. I think it did. AFC West preview and best bets today at 6:30 p.m. Boom. Okay. Think that worked. We done a wormhole yesterday about it. From what I gathered, Shmar wants a regular rookie deal, and the Bengals put in some legal jargon that allows them to not guarantee money if anything were to happen, injury or something like that. But don't quote me on it. Interesting. What time is the football spaces today? This motherfucker, Dig Dad, always asks questions before he's about to get the answers. It is at 6:30. It's right there on the link, and it should tell you. Yeah. It gets into a PJ Turner and starts making up words. Unbelievable. Who is this? Who is this guy? The guy gets into it with a PGA Tour winner and starts making up words. Unbelievable. I don't know what Mark Harris is talking about. Oh, Noy. He said Noy. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, pretty funny that he said that, though. Somebody's already coming after BK. Let's see. Dead. Yeah, very funny. I don't know. Is Mark Harris on our side? Can't tell. Let's see. Hold on.
Bet on your card versus a 50-1 Seth Straka. Noy?
What did you just say?
Noy.
Noy?
Yeah, like yes. Like, right? It's a British term. So
this fucking guy. Can I get that LTK link for your white shirt? Yeah, that's Lulu. It's Lululemon. The Lululemon shirt. Not bad. Not bad. I like Lululemon. Yeah. That's all I got. Is that a special link for pickleball championship spaces? No. Okay, confirm Shmar is not practicing with A&M. Like he is not even there on campus. Interesting. Okay. Lulu Tizo DJ and got swag. I mean, I tried to. It took me a long time. I used to trust me. I mean, I used to just shop. All my clothes used to come from TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls. Nothing wrong with that. I still buy fucking shirts from Goodwill. I kind of like the vintage polos. Like it looks like you're a fucking Tony Soprano mobster. You know what I mean? They don't really make them like they used to. They just fit a little bit better like that. But I like Abercrombie. I like Abercrombie. I like Everlane. Everlane makes good shirts, you know. But I like Lulu, and that's it. I like J. Crew. I like J. Crew. I've been going to J. Crew. Got a cleanup yesterday. No big deal. No big deal. Nobody talking about the cleanup. Blend the beard in. Trying to stay looking fucking sharp. Oh, you know what I did? So I had a deal close. I had a nice big deal close. Needed it. All right. Needed it. So we're in good shape. But I had a deal close, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go buy myself something. All right. I'm not a very materialistic person. I don't have, I got a couple watches, but nothing too flashy, nothing too crazy. I got some shoes, not an insane inventory of shoes. I have a pair of Common Projects that I like. They're kind of expensive shoes. But I don't really have materialistic stuff, and I don't really, it doesn't, I was reading this fucking article. I think there's a year to buy low on FSU. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Huge J. Crew fan over here. Yeah, big fan. Oh yeah, but Banana Republic's got some good stuff. But anyways, I was reading this New York Times article, the one where Amanda Vance was in, SB influencer, published it. But there's that guy Mazzy or whatever. If you guys know about Mazzy, I don't know if he was a scammer, not a scammer. I think he ended up being a scammer. The November 10 clip, the Noy clip 10 times I'm dying. Very funny. Yeah, anyways, this guy, he would just go to like Louis Vuitton and like buy a $3,800 pair of jeans or something like that. I don't even know. Even if I started making insane money, I don't know that like that would ever really get me going. I don't know. Like nothing. That's your style. That's your thing. And you got that kind of money. Whatever. Good for you. Mazzy, the casino guy. Yeah, I think so. Did you guys see about this New York Times article with Mazzy on it. I don't know. This guy, I almost went after the fucking dude who wrote it because he wrote in there, oh, Amanda Vance's package is only $24.99. I'm like, a day. I was like, how could the fucking reporter who wrote the story put the word only in for Amanda Vance's pricing? It's like blatantly like he's trying to sell it. Well, this morning with a numb pointer finger. WebMD says I might have carpal tunnel. Joke's on me today. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. But anyways, I went and I bought some good shampoo. You guys ever bought good shampoo? I bought a $50 bottle of shampoo. It's like a rosemary scent. It's like shampoo that you would see at a nice like a nice hotel. I gotta tell you, I'm very happy with this purchase. I'm very happy. You know, fuck, I don't remember the brand. You want me to go find it, Jamie? I think it was. I mean, you know, when you go buy shampoo, you're not spending $50 on shampoo like all the time, unless you really, really care about your hair and everything. Yep. Did you say $50? I did. Yeah. Yeah. I don't do it often. I just told you I close a deal. And this is what I go. When my wife got a raise, she got a promotion. It was a while ago, like a year or two ago. We went to Whole Foods. And you know how we celebrated? We bought the most expensive butter in Whole Foods. We just came home, we let it sit out, get room temperature, a little soft, and put it on some bread, some like artisanal bread. That's how we celebrated. Shave the dome, and you don't need the shampoo. Just buy extra face wash and go all the way. Yeah. Wife buys 100 bottles of poo and can confirm the difference as well. Yeah, $50 shampoo ain't helping the trust fund allegation. I literally just fucking told you I closed the deal. My girl bought a $35. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like I'll go into fucking CVS and I'll just buy some fucking, you know, Dove or Head and Shoulders or whatever. So hold on, let me just go get the shampoo. And a little noise in there. This is the shampoo. Rosemary. You ever heard of it? Necessare. You know, you'd think it's necessary, but see that apostrophe over the E? Yeah. French Tech. Yeah. It's a very odd place to add. Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, it's amazing. It really is. It's amazing. So this is great. I'm very happy with the purchase. Nice shampoo. I've seen that at Marshall's. Really? I don't think you have. It's necessary in French. Probably could have figured that out. Yep. Highway robbery. I don't believe you. Necessare. It was $48. Yep. How do you get negative CLV on shampoo? That'll be next. Seriously, that'll be next. I do. Yeah, I do. So what are you guys going to yap about for the happy hour this week? Where's NFL talk? So we're going to do trivia, actually, on happy hour. I think it'll be fun. Pranav, one of the co-founders of Pickett, claims he is very good at trivia. Well, little does he know, Steak is great at trivia. Steak is like Rain Man-ish at trivia. So they're going to do college football and NFL. And I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to go on Sporkle. We're just going to ask questions and we're going to see who wins. I'm going to say we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to bet on Steak. If Pranav beats Steak, we're going to give two people $50 in the chat. If Pranav wins, he's going to have to give some, or loses, he's going to have to give some. Sephora, yeah, I can't believe you just put that whole fucking URL in here. Sephora, $30. No way. It's probably not the right size. What's the size on that, Cornfields? What's the size on that? Click it. I'm not clicking that. Yeah, that's a different size. Good fucking try. Good fucking try. Oh, that's spread props. I thought that was Cornfields. DJ, and you're right. Yeah. The random things that get talked about during the sports gambling show I listen to. She won't believe this one. No, she won't. She won't. Yeah, that's not the right size. This is 16.9 ounces. Okay. There's no way Sephora is selling that for $30. Sorry. All right. 48 for the size you got. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I did not get negative CLV. No, I didn't get negative CLV. Okay. So go fuck yourself. Nice try. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're always coming at you. Are we still getting Stump the Snowman? Yes, we are still going to get Stump the Snowman. Absolutely. Also, other thing, tomorrow on the show, I'm going to have somebody come on, a gentleman by the name of Max Mayer. He is, I met him at a wedding, friend of a friend, nice guy, smart guy. He's starting this service. We're not necessarily going to sell you anything, but he's starting this service. It's called Phantom Odds, FAN, Phantom Odds. And basically what it does is for your fantasy football group, it'll like spit out betting odds for anything you want to wager on, like your team total, head to head, player to player, all this shit. I think it's kind of cool. So I met him. He was telling me about it. I'm like, this sounds kind of interesting. So I think they just got it started for this season. And I told him, I was like, hey, you should come on the stream. You should tell people about it because I don't know if you guys are going to, this is what I said. I was like, listen, so he's going to come on tomorrow. He'll do like a little tutorial, tell you about it. If you guys are interested, great. I don't know what the cost is if you wanted to use it. I don't think it's that much. But I'll let him tell you and walk you through it if you have any interest. I think it's kind of cool. Some people might like it. Some people might hate it and think it's stupid. But regardless, I told him be prepared because the people on the show are going to come at your ass. All right. They're going to come at you because that's just what people do by nature. They just come at you, you know? So Max Mayer, no, not the pitcher. Very funny. Never realized how much I missed MLB until DJ is flexing his shampoo. I am not fucking flexing shampoo. I'm literally just telling you something that I did in life. Are we still getting Stump the Snowman? Yep. I already answered that one. What else? Was there something else? Still need the Stump the Snowman. Yep. Axe shampoo is also conditioner, body wash, deodorant. You know, I gotta tell you, I don't know how I feel about those. I don't know how I feel. Does DJ hate Grant Horvat? No, I'm not going to say I hate him. I don't really know the guy at all. And I'm fine if he does good content and whatnot, but I'll be right back. My mom said I have to go outside. Very funny. Cool idea if it works. Yeah, I agree. So it determines betting odds on your week-to-week matchup so you can bet your friends on the week versus realistic odds, something like that. Corner's been coming at you since day one. I'll never forget how it all started. Yeah, KW, you're an OG. I know you know. Yeah, where did you close the deal? The Upper East Side of Manhattan. Hold on one second. Just tune in. No, I don't hate Grant, but I don't like his decision to not playing the PGA thing. I think it's very stupid. I disagree with it. Like, be a human being and go play some fucking golf, right? You're a golf guy. You like play golf. Go play golf. Okay. You just go play golf one time. Play a tournament that doesn't allow you to fucking, you know, like imagine going to a restaurant. A restaurant is like, hey, no cell phones. It's like, but wait a minute. I'm not going to go to your restaurant to eat because what I do is I record food. Fuck you. Just go eat. Feeling shame about posting the wrong size shampoo. Might have a beer and salt. That's okay. It happens. No, I don't do business in the Hamptons. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know how much money he makes off those YouTube videos? Oh, yeah, but bro, like, that's kind of what I'm saying. Everything you do in life has to be whether you're going to make money off of it. Be a fucking human being. Be a human being. What if he went out to this PGA Tour event and he balled out and he kicked ass? Do you think that'd be better for his brand? He doesn't want to be a competitor. I don't know what he does or doesn't want to do. Oh, he said it? Whatever. I think it's lame, personally. I think it's fucking lame. I think it's lame. So, anyways, good stuff today. Good stream. Great job, BK. I'm going to be on Xander. Just have a fun life experience without content, brother. That's all it is. Yeah, live your life. Golf will overtake the tour in a year. Other than majors, I would rather watch a major cut video any day than Charles Schwab. Fair enough. Yep, I like Ludwig. I'm going to be on X. I'm already on X. Xander, I think Beak had a great point about Grant's friendship with Phil. Yeah, that is a very good point. We're going to talk football tonight. I pinned the link. Go to the link in Twitch. Go to the link. Set an RSVP. Set a reminder. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to talk AFC West. The newsletter came out. The newsletter already came out with our best bets on the NFC East. We're doing AFC West tonight. I ran through my thoughts yesterday. If you weren't here, you can watch the video, the VOD on YouTube or Twitch, whatever. I went through my notes on the Chargers, and I went through my notes on who's the other team? Oh, the Broncos. So I got to finish my research on the Raiders. I'm not really going to deep dive too much on the Chiefs because the Chiefs are going to be one of those teams. Like I'm okay accepting their greatness. I'm not going to try to get cute betting on or against them, if that makes sense. He golfs on camera for a living, and people act like they don't know if he's good or not. Kid can golf, would be fun, but who cares to be honest? To be honest, I mean, you care because it's like it's just a silly thing. It's just a silly stipulation. I'm only gonna accept your PGA invite, golf tournament invite, if I can make a YouTube video out of it. Come on, this is like, again, we're moving closer and closer to idiocracy. I'm just saying, like, there has to be principles in life. They're like society's like hanging off a fucking cliff. Just do some things to do them. Just do them to do them. Be a human being. Just a reminder for the space. Thank you very much. If you want to go fucking retweet it or like it or engage with it, that also helps too. You know what I mean? That's not happening. What's going on here? Mike, some guy named Mike just commented. He says there's a nowhere ball and nowhere of music. He says Ashton GT is not scoring in week 1. Interesting. Mike, I disagree. I think you're wrong. DGen crying face. Why is D'Anthony melted laughing at my Jonathan Aranda MVP? Well, it's probably going to be Texas Tech or BYU. Yeah, you think so? There's no sports on, so come watch us instead. Yeah, I'll be on. I'll be on a little bit later. Owner's Box, if you guys are watching. Okay. I'm gonna do X, Ludwig, Sam Burns, Griffin, and one more guy. Can't figure out who yet. It's like saying Daniel only going to talk about steak if he's on the stream. Well, NWA card, not really, not really my thing. Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Just different opinion. Sure, like BK said, I think it was a missed opportunity for both Grant and the Tour. Sure, that's fine. If you think it should have been better for the Tour to accept it, like, okay, that's fine. But like, also they said no, and then just take it or leave it. If you leave it, fine. If you just don't want to do it, but I don't know, whatever. Burns, yeah. Okay, guys. I think that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good yapping. See you tomorrow. Go live tomorrow. We're gonna have Max on. We're gonna talk about Phantom Mods. Tonight we're gonna talk football, and then I'm gonna go to Owner's Box at 12 o'clock to yap it up with those guys. Hope you all have a great day. Good luck on. Oh well, there's nothing really to bet on, but be smart and do some research. Do some research on college football. I just got my Lindy's magazine. I think you saw my picture. I like the Lindy's magazine. I got to do some college football research and get my thoughts. I think in the win totals, I went. I think I just barely broke even. But I lost all my conference future wagers. I think I took Kansas State to win the Big 12. And I took LSU to win the SEC. Those lost, but I think the win totals did okay. I think I went 4-3. Can't remember. My biggest plays, do you guys remember what my biggest plays were? They were Louisville under wins, and they were, my God, what was the other team that I took? Oklahoma State. I think I might fade Oklahoma State into a fucking oblivion. Bounce back at 2025. Have to. Look forward to spaces. Likewise. Hey, it's open format too. You guys want to come up and give a play? Feel free. All right, guys. Have a great day. Good luck on whatever you do.